Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike, and this time we're taking a look at the Halo MA40 Assault Rifle by Nerf. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. I have been waiting almost a year to get my hands on one of these things, and my birthday was this week, so my mom ordered this for me from Amazon, and it arrived yesterday. And I have to tell you guys, I am extremely impressed with the level of quality in both the construction and scale of this particular Nerf blaster by Hasbro. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Halo line of Nerf blasters, Hasbro acquired the product license to produce foam blasters for Halo after it was lost by Boomco, and they were first revealed at Toy Fair in 2020 in New York. The Boomco guns were underscaled, and of course they were all manually operated, and you know, they just weren't any fun to play with, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people have collected the M6 Magnum, but the other guns are really just crap, to be honest. The moment that Hasbro revealed these at Toy Fair, everyone just went insane over the design and the product, how it looked, how it operated, and the fact that this particular gun is motorized puts it on an entirely different level than anything we've seen before. Now, my understanding is this particular Nerf blaster internally is the same operating system as, I think it's a Raven. The barrel runs the entire length of the interior of the gun all the way back to where you see the magazine attached. And the diameter of the barrel is large enough that it would fire a mega dart. So it's an extremely large barrel in this gun and a reliable operating system, which makes it fun to play with. Now, I will tell you, when this gun arrived, I was sort of confused when I saw a sticker from Amazon that you see on the left. And the reason that is there, this is a refurbished product. It isn't brand new as it was advertised. And after I opened the package up, I discovered that the gun had never been removed from the packaging. The reason that it's refurbished is someone returned it to Amazon, and what they did was they purchased it and used the download code for the skin of the MA40 Nerf blaster and sent it back and got a refund. So I reached out to Hasbro customer service. They cordially provided another download code for me, and it's good to go. So on the front of the box, you see your obligatory product images. You have an image of the Master Chief over there, which you see on all of the new Halo products, including those by Nerf as well as Jazzware. On the top of the box, more obligatory product shots. And then on the back, you have more obligatory product shots, which shows the features of the gun, as well as some of the other Halo Nerf blasters by Hasbro on the right. Okay, here's the blaster outside of the packaging, fully assembled. We've got batteries in it. It does require 4C batteries to operate, and they go into this compartment right here. You remove this with a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. My first impression is it's a really cool collectible. It really is, in addition to it being a functional Nerf blaster. You know, I have to tell you guys, there's nothing quite like being able to get a product like this in hand, look at it for yourself, try it out, because all of that helps to make a decision whether you want to buy an item like this or you want to pass it up. So it's really cool to have it in hand because it's much larger than I thought it was going to be. It's also heavier than I thought it was going to be. The blaster is 30 inches overall in length. It weighs just under 4 pounds. And it does include the 10-round magazine that you see on the left, as well as 10 of these Nerf darts. You also get a separate rail attachment where you could attach the ammo counter on top of this, but I refuse to use that because it elevates the ammo counter above the sight line of the rifle, and it just makes it look unrealistic. You can see that the blaster has been done in a olive drab, white, orange, and black paint scheme. I really don't care for that. Those of you who are collectors, cosplayers, here's a wonderful opportunity for you guys to repaint this, as many already have, and to use it as a cosplay prop. To operate the blaster, after you've installed the batteries, simply take your magazine. You're going to insert it like this, and then your rev motor, and then you pull your trigger. That's all there is to it. On the top of the cheek riser, you have a panel that opens up for you to clear any jams that are on the inside here. And you have an ambidextrous mag release. On this side, you've got the Miss Raya Armory emblem, UNSC emblem, and you've got Nerf up here and Halo. And then you can see the ammo counter here. It's just a sticker behind a translucent panel there. You've got a charging handle here, which is non-functional. It just plugs into this port on the side, doesn't do anything. But you guys can see how the weapon looks. I do like the fact that the stock is extended partially away from the rear of the receiver of the blaster. I think that's really cool. Selector switch is non-functional. Textured grip on both sides. Textured forward grip. I do like this. I think this is cool. Non-functional weapon light. If you guys are wondering what this is, it's part of the gas system on the gun. So very quickly, for those of you who don't know anything about the MA40, how it operates other than playing with it in the game. The MA40 is a select fire bullpup assault rifle. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the term bullpup refers to a rifle which has its operating system and magazine fed from behind the pistol grip on the rifle, which is this. So the magazine loads into the mag well back here. You've got your bolt carrier assembly and all of that back here underneath where the cheek riser is. And what this does, it allows you to have a full-length barrel in the gun, but it shortens the overall length of the weapon. And for the UNSC operating in space, on board ships like the Infinity or the frigates or whatever, that gives them the ability to maneuver a full-size weapon in a confined space. And that's why all of the rifles that you see in Halo are bullpup designs, except for the VK78 Commando and, of course, the S7 Sniper system. The MA40 is chambered for the 7.62 by 5.1 NATO cartridge, which is a current round. That is the NATO designation for .308 Winchester. So that's a 30 caliber cartridge. So for a weapon of this size to be chambered in 7.62, that's a heavy hitting round. You also notice the selector switch here. It's marked white for safe. Here would be semi-automatic, here would be fully automatic. Now in game, this gun only shoots fully automatic, and why that is, I couldn't tell you, because you would not use fully automatic fire in combat. I know a lot of guys like to play like that in video games and things of that nature, but if the UNSC were real and they were going against a Covenant, they would only use full auto for suppressive fire. If a patrol or fire team come under heavy contact, they would use suppressive fire to break contact and peel away, and guys would use select fire on their weapons to target individual threats and neutralize them where they are. You have to understand that you only carry a certain amount of ammunition, and you're limited by the amount of ammo that you can carry. That's due to the size of the ammo, the weight of the ammo, and the limitations on what you can carry on your person. So you don't have the ability to hump around a whole bunch of ammo. And when you come into contact and you get into engagements, you're only using semi-automatic fire. You know, you're acquiring your sights, getting a solid sight picture, and you're dropping the threat, and you're moving on to the next threat. So what we're going to do now is go outside and we're going to take a look at the function of the MA40 and how it operates. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at how the gun operates. And one of the things I want to point out is the thumb hole stock design of the MA40, which simply means you place your thumb in it and then wrap your fingers around a pistol grip to be able to engage the fire control system on the MA40. And it's a little bit small on this Nerf blaster, really. pistol grip should probably extend all the way down here and provide more clearance for a larger size hand. I have pretty small hands, so it's fairly simple to grip and to manipulate, so that's not really an issue. So to operate a blaster, you simply take your middle finger and activate the rev trigger. That's all there is to it. Now we'll take a look at the distance that the MA40 will actually fire a Nerf dart. So each of the chain link fence sections behind me are 8 feet in length, and the Nerf dart fired about 35 feet. So that's pretty decent for a motorized Nerf blaster like this. Overall, I think it's a really cool collectible and blaster. You know, I think they did a really phenomenal job designing this. And, you know, if you're a fan of Halo, you need to pick one of these up. I'd recommend buying 2, you know, one to play with and one to keep in your collection. I plan to buy another one to customize and repaint for cosplay. So guys, there you have the Nerf Halo MA40 assault rifle from Halo Infinite.